struggled a bit. It's going to be Marini who's going to take the lead into turn one by a mile. Bastianini regroups.
88 bike, he's already inside the top three, but it's Marini who got the dream start to the season. He leads in Qatar.
Joe Roberts went really wide into turn two there. There would have been a few people with their hearts in their mouths. And then the two Red Bull KTM coloured machines.
Right, the early doors, Lorenzo Baldassarri and Chavivier. He has not a bad start from last year's race winner.
Bezzecchi struggling a bit there on power. Ben Snyder's dropped to 10th, connects in 11th. Luthi then up 6 places, one ahead of his teammate Marcel.
Martini was really aggressive from middle of the third row. He's got up the inside of Joe Roberts. He's got the elbow sharp.
Didn't they, at the Red Bull Ring last year? Bastianini said it destroyed him.
Finished him, yeah.
Absolutely destroyed him.
And he leads them. It's got to be the first time Bastianini's been in front of a Moto2 race. It's Jorge Mayo team, but no official KTM involvement in Moto2 in 2020. So Jorge Martin
from Luca Marini, who's immediately trying to attack again. He goes through. Roberts thought about a move on Martin into turn one.
Somkiat Chance has rejoined the race, so the tyre riders obviously had an early crash on the first lap of the season. Marcos Ramirez, a double winner last year in Moto3 on the Leopard Honda. That switch up to Moto2. How many times did we see this last year, Steve? It's not a sluggish start by the speed-ups in Navarro, but not at least heel for the speed-ups in the past. They don't seem to work well on fresh tyres and with a full fuel ton of times and positions early on for Navarro.
No, Di Gianantonio likewise, he dropped 4 places at the start. He's down. But at the front, it's Marini, number 10 from 33, Bastianini. Number 88, back through now on number 16, Joe Roberts. Remy Gardner, the Aussie, just up behind. Roberts and Gardner.
Right. We've seen this before. Luca Marini is well capable of controlling and managing the race at a long period of time. This is not alien territory right now for Marini as Bastianini gets his pocket. Jorge Martin, he's up in the second place. Was that Navarro? Yep. Just in a little bit hot against the batter, but I don't think you can lay any blame at his door for that one.
Good scrap going on here from a Cupdem. Then Bezzecchi, number 72. Behind them, of course, then Navarro, who so far has not...
And he doesn't win the Grand Prix. He's already had one victory for me so far this year, Joe Roberts, and that's the helmet design. That lid is...
From the Californian. Further back there, you can just... Last year, in the mix at the start of races and then fading, he's just hit a bit of a brick wall the last couple of...
It's been a humbling opening night for Liqui Moly. Intact GP, who had a double podium here, just pipped Gardner to the podium last year by a couple of thousandths of a second. Well, he's desperately trying to cling on to Roberts, but it meant that Roberts had the inside. It's nicely done. He's having a good old tussle and joust here with fellow Italian Lorenzo Baldassarri. Fordy going to hit the front? No. Content at the moment, just to let Marini have it. 2/10 out of Roberts on the last lap, and he's done it again. Another personal best lap from the Italian. Here in Qatar, there is nobody that can run the pace of Marini. He's trying to make that crucial break.
From both Marini and Roberts. Bastianini then at the front of that one now. Baldassarri just behind, then Vierge.
A determining factor in Luca Marini taking the first win of 2020 because he is going for it here. He's 11th lap already. He's taken another 4/10 out of Joe Roberts.
The unknown man. Crucially, we know Joe Roberts has got the harder front tyre on. The riders he's around at the moment have a significant drop-off here from here on in. Simon?
Yeah, the Dunlop guys say from about 10, we've just passed, that the front tyre will start tearing on the guys that use it.
We get to 8 laps remaining.
Getting a bit feisty through the first corner yet again between Baldassarri and Bastianini. Flag as an apology to his fellow Italian. Right, fair in love and war, but Navarro's getting some good rhythm.
3/10 of 59.3.
Only 2 guys that were on the same plan in 6th place for the podium, and Marcel Schrotter's coming on really late on in the race. He's in 9th place with a 50 tar, and he leads by nearly a second from Baldassarri.
He's got to hold on to that surely. The 27-year-old Japanese rider who's moved over to Barcelona. His family will move.
Tell you what, Aki doesn't half know how to pick him, does he? What a get.
I mean, we knew he was great and he was sensational last season, but this is just something else from the number 45. And Gardner, his old teammate, might well be on.
He's fighting tooth and nail with these boys. He's on last year's Kalex chassis, which we know is so far, but can anybody reel in Tetsuta Nagashima? He's got a buffer, he's got a comfort
for second on the final lap, and surely that's not going to happen. What a moment it would be for the Japanese rider. They're whooping if he can hold on to this.
I can feel a lump starting to form in my own throat right now.
Could there be some...
Shima's just found a 1:59.2 on the penultimate lap. Nobody within a mile of him. Look at this red glowing. He's leaving everything out there at the moment. Remy Gardner in search of his first podium, but sure.
Grand Prix it's been for Tetsuta Nagashima without a podium to his name. And he looks on course here to pin at the start of the last decade and sadly passed away later that year. The start of this decade, Nagashima
can't blow it. Surely he can't blow it from this point now. He's deep into the second sector. We'll check his Adu Sector 2, and it's great news for Nagashima fans and Japanese fans because he still leads by 1 point.
Unit there of Joe Roberts is still Balder in second, Bastianini third. Marini, by the way,
it was a second clear, wasn't he, on lap 11? Luca Marini. He's going to just about cling on to a place. And so he's 1 corner away from an emotional, famous victory for the first time in Moto 2. What a classic battle that those names have had in the past, but it's going to be Nagashima that's going to get it in Qatar.
Ken, who knew? Who knew that was going to happen? That's Marini who's gone down on the last long. What a race here.
Wow, Tetsuta Nagashima, just the last 5 or 6 laps on Nagashima was just untouchable. His pace was sensational.